how to make a man to stay without leaving you forever. If you want a man to stay with you, and the man will not even go anywhere, the man will stay with you in that relationship, and the man will graduate that relationship into marriage. That is the topic that I want to share. I want to release a lot of secrets to you that is watching me. I want to share some secrets with you. And that's why I say, whether you are married, you don't want your husband to leave you tomorrow in that marriage, better stay till the end of this video. If you are yet to marry, you are in a relationship, and you don't want your guy to leave you in that relationship and go to another lady, this today is your day. There are 3 secrets, things I want you to know and I want you to do. There is no man that come across you that will want to leave you. They always beg. They always line up begging you to be the one that will marry you. And even if you are under any cause, anything, they say that any cause is disturbing you, that because of that family cause, anything, you have not been able to marry. If you can be able to do just these 3 things, there are 3. Yeah, I just want to share 3 of them. There is no cause anywhere that will stand the power of these 3 things that I'm about to share with you. Because if you know these 3 things and you have been doing them, there is no way you will be single now. And there is no way you, as a married woman, that your husband will even contemplate of leaving you in life. The first thing you need to know, if you want to make a man to stay with you in relationship, in marriage, the first way to do that is that you need to possess or have what I call feminine softness. What do I mean by feminine softness? Feminine softness or softness is not about being weak, or as a woman maybe you're afraid that, oh, feminine softness is about weakness, or maybe it's about silence, or maybe it's about submission. No, that is not what I'm saying. Feminine softness is all about gentle strength as a woman. It's all about gentle strength as a woman. It's about having the ability to influence with calm, care, and warmth. It's about having gentle strength, not being harsh. It's about being helpful, not being selfish. It's about showing understanding and not being judgmental. Let me break it down to you guys right now. If you are a lady, listen to me. The problem, most women think, most of the times, a relationship, whenever you touch a woman, it is a well-known fact everywhere. They will tell you, oh, men are looking for sex, men are looking for good food, yeah, which is right. Or men are looking for women that will respect them. And they tell you, if you can do these 3 things, that no man will leave you. And believe you me, some women have done that and still their men left. They were great in bed, they were cooking good meals, they were respecting them, and still some of those men left them. Have you asked yourself why? It's because you don't know about this feminine softness. Listen, there is a template that guides a man's heart. If you want to relate with a man and you don't want to use juju or anything, I told you I'm going to release secrets to women tonight. So if you are a man, don't be angry, just let us well. And you want to have a man in the palms of your hands, you need to cultivate what I call feminine softness. A lot of women are not soft. A lot of women are not soft. What I mean by being soft is not that, when you want to talk to a man, you'll be talking like a mosquito. That is not feminine softness. Or if you want to talk to a man, you'll be like, oh, Frank, how are you doing? That is not what I mean by feminine softness. What I mean by feminine softness is you having gentle strength, ability to influence with care and with calmness. Feminine softness starts with emotional calmness. Emotional what? Calmness. A lot of women are not emotionally calm. Let me be honest with you. Even some women now that are watching me, as you're watching me, are you an emotionally calm woman? Feminine softness is not about climbing on a high heel and walking like a peacock. That is not feminine softness. It's not about swinging your body from left to right, gliding and all this thing where you walk. That is not what I mean by feminine softness. Feminine softness starts with emotional calmness. I said it starts with what? Emotional calmness. That in the face of issues with a man, or even when you are around a man, the man feel this air of calmness around him. It's about having emotional intelligence, showing understanding, knowing that this is what you should say to a man, and this is what you shouldn't say to a man. Feminine softness has to do with emotional calmness, ability to have self-control without being harsh. Oh God. If you see where some ladies talk to men, you will want to shed tears. They will say, I beg, why are you talking to me like that? And this lady is talking to her guy. If you see the way she will be shouting at her guy, even some married women, the way they talk to their husband, you'll be like, what is this? Feminine softness means that you should be emotionally calm. You should have emotional intelligence on what to say to a man and what you shouldn't say to a man. And you need to have what you call gentle communication with a man. So women don't know how to talk. They can't bridle their tongue. It's a problem. It's difficult for them to bridle their tongue. Or you don't know that you can disagree with a man or correct a man without disrespecting the man. Are you telling me you have feminine softness and men have been approaching you and they are leaving? You know, the problem I discover with most ladies is that a lot of women don't want to agree that something is wrong with them, character-wise or behavioral-wise. They always want to claim right that they are perfect. If you see where some ladies are talking, they will be like, I've been doing everything for this guy. At the end of the day, he left me. Man has come. I say, really? Like, you have been doing everything right for the guy, and the man walked away. Please, before you start disagreeing with this video, I'm a man. So it's not a woman that is discussing this topic with you. It's a man. So I can tell you the way the heart of men functions. There is a way men are. Why do you go around your man exhibiting masculinity, masculine energy? Why? I will review to you why some women are still single and why some women will still be unmarried till tomorrow. If you are a woman and you know you are very energetic, you're a very energetic lady, like you have this masculine aura or energy around you. You are a high flyer, you are energetic, you have weighed yourself and you discover you are lacking a bit in this feminine softness. You know, what I'm talking, don't say, oh, relationship mystery, but I have a coarse voice as a woman. I'm not talking about having a coarse voice or having a loud voice. No. Even if you have a loud voice, if you understand the secret of what I'm discussing with you tonight, men will not want to leave you. Do you know the problem most ladies are having? Why will you go around a man exhibiting masculine energy around the man? You go around the man, you say, no man can talk to me. No man can talk to me. No man can tell me what to do. In fact, I cannot submit to a man. Are they stupid? All men, are they foolish? Who do these men think they are? And you are saying that in the public. And one thing you don't know is that as you are making those utterances, men are watching you. Just like what some women do on social media. All because they want to be controversial, because they want to go viral. Somebody will come up and say, over my dead body, will I marry? They are saying it because they want to be, they want to go viral now to make money on social media. You have some people say that thing. A man is not looking to be in a relationship with another man. And there is no man anywhere that want to marry another man. So if you will say, oh, what about this one? I'm not talking about those ones that are confused. Those ones are confused. I'm talking about people that are normal, people that are okay. Are both genders that are okay. I'm not talking about confused and disoriented human beings. Yeah. A man in his right senses wants to marry a woman, a babe, not another man. There are things, if you are doing those things in relationship, the man can be tolerating that, but inside his heart, he will have already made up his mind that he's not going to marry you. These are some things that happen to women. They will tell you, but I've been with this guy 2 years in this relationship. He suddenly left me. I went to marry another woman. Have you ever bothered to ask yourself, what made that guy to leave you and go and marry the other lady? Obviously, there is something that that lady knows that you didn't know. And there was something that that lady demonstrated, exhibited, that you didn't do. And let me be honest with you, there is no man that leaves a woman that does not give the woman clue, that does not try to give the woman sense in the things that he doesn't like in that relationship. There's no man that do that. For some women will tell you, the man, everything was all rosy, everything was good. The guy just got up and left without informing me. No, it's not true. There is no man that will end a relationship with a woman that will not have been telling the woman about some certain things she's doing in that relationship long before the breakup takes place. But do you know one thing I discover with most men? Whenever a man is talking to them, or their man is trying to correct them, or trying to tell them, or work on this thing, a lot don't pay attention. They don't listen. They think that their sexual prowess or their sexual power can make a man to overlook their character flaws. Do you understand me? Or those bad behaviors, that those things can make a man to overlook them and marry them without them knowing that a man will not marry you because of sex. Maybe it's for sex. Sex is everywhere. A man can pay and get sex anywhere he wants. It's not sex. There are things, and that is the things I'm sharing with you tonight. Is it feminine softness? It's not what you say to a man that matters, so it's the tool you use in communicating that particular thing to that man that makes the difference. If you bring two women now and you bring a man, and you tell those two women to talk to that man about his bad lifestyle or bad behavior, and for you to know who the man will listen to, the man will take her advice, sit down and watch two of them. When they are talking to the man, what the man is paying attention is not just the words that they are saying to him. Do you know what the man is watching and the man is studying? Is their tone, the tone of their words. There is a way you will talk to a man as a woman. You will appear arrogant before that man. Even though you are right, the man will dismiss that thing you are saying to him. Because no matter how wrong a man is in life, he can sense a bit of harshness in your voice when you are talking to him. That man will not take that correction. That is the way we are. Or the man feels that you are trying to order him, or you are trying to command him, or you are trying to control him. The man will not listen to you. There is this software that God installed in every man. And that software that God installed in a man is that consciously or unconsciously, every man knows that he's the head. Every man. They know that they are the head. A man does not need to go to school for him to know that he's the head of that marriage or relationship. It's a program that God has put inside every man you see. I am telling you some things tonight so you don't have issues with men. There are women that knows the template of men's heart and they operate it very well. And whenever they meet a man does not want to leave them. Feminine softness entails that even though you are a woman, you need to have confidence, yes. But let your confidence be without dominance where a man is. I say, let your confidence be without dominance. When you are talking to a man or you are relating with a man, please don't talk to a man in a harsh tone. When you get around a man, whether in your office, whether in your church, whether in your organization, try as much as possible to be gentle with your words. What feminine softness do where men is that it tells a man, you see this lady you are looking at now, with this lady you will be saved, you'll be accepted, and you will always be comfortable with her. Even if a man is wrong and you want to correct the man, watch the tonality of your voice when you are correcting that man. Even if you feel that a man says something to you that you don't like, still don't disrespect that man. Feminine softness is not about weakness, it's not about silence, it's not about that you are no, you are being careful. Even if you are more knowledgeable than your guy and anything, whenever you get around your man, don't exhibit masculine energy. Be soft, both in your words, in your actions. Always be soft around your guy. Don't go to your guy and you try to prove to your guy that you know more than him or that you have the same energy. Sometimes I used to go on social media to actually find out the type of mindset that both men and women have concerning relationship. And I had one girl saying, she came up because you have a lot of people that talk nonsense on social media. Sometimes I don't think some think before talking. She said, oh, the only difference between me and you as a man is testosterone. She was trying to prove that she's a hard girl, she's tough, and she made us statement. The only difference between me and you as a man is testosterone. I say, wait a minute, what are you saying, girl? That the only difference between you and a man is testosterone. Are you serious? Like, what about physical anatomy? When a man comes out and you come out, when a man comes out and you come out as a lady, how will you look at me and tell me that the only difference between you and a man, the only difference between you and a man is testosterone? Or is it that you don't know that the number of ribs in the rib cage of a man is not the same number with that of a woman. Have you ever heard that? That the number of ribs in your rib cage as a man is not the same. For a man has up to 36 to 38 ribs in his rib cage, but a woman has only one or two. Yes, can be right, one or two. And when you look at yourself as a woman, you can see that you have bush, you have this. When you look at a man, does he have bush? If you are a wise person, how on earth will you come out on social media and say that the only difference between you and a man is testosterone? How? How will you say that? It's because there are things men can do that women cannot do. Let's tell ourselves the truth. And if you are watching me tonight and you don't want a man to leave you, you need to cultivate that femininity. Yeah. You need to learn how to be soft as a woman. You need to relate with men respectfully. I always advise women, I say, wherever you are, if you are not happy with a man, or maybe a man said something you don't like, don't talk back at that man in a rude manner. Don't do that. Because if a man says something to you don't like, and because of that you start insulting that man, what if tomorrow you go for an interview, maybe you are seeking or looking for a business contract or something like that, and then you walk into an organization and lo and behold, you are seeing that man rightly seated, at the helm of the affairs of that organization as the managing director? What will you say? One thing you guys don't know is that whenever a man is around you as a woman, he's shaking that feminine softness. That's why I always tell you, whenever you see a woman that is not married yet, one thing you should be quick to ask them sometimes is that, have they not been meeting men? Since you were born, you have been parading that mentality. No man can control me. I cannot submit to a man. You have been talking anyhow to men, even in your compound, in your street, in your church, in the mosque, wherever you are, in your organization, in your company, in the market, whenever you see that, you are loud. So women are loud. So women are aggressive. Let me be honest with you. No man will want to marry an aggressive woman. Yes. There's no man that want to marry a woman that is aggressive. Even if you hide it and the man marries you, with time, that marriage will still fail. If you're a woman, you are loud, you are aggressive, you are rude, you are harsh to men, you are not friendly, you are not polite, you are not approachable. At any slightest provocation, you will start insulting every man you see around you. You will find it difficult to marry you. I'm being honest with you. If you are married and you are still doing that, it's only a matter of time. That man will walk out on you in that marriage. A man can be tolerating that thing you are doing, but he will not tolerate it forever. I'm giving you a secret that if you don't want a man that you love to leave you tomorrow, try and cultivate feminine softness. The problem, a lot of women, some people that are watching me as ladies are not married, is that they are still behaving like men. If a man gets around you and he finds out that you have this high masculine energy around you, the man will not marry you. He can be around you, he can be doing some things, but whatever he wants to marry, he will look for a woman that has that feminine softness. You have to watch the way you talk to men. Stop being aggressive. When you get around a man, calm down. Stop competing with your man. Stop trying to control a man. Stop trying to order a man around. Stop trying to dominate a man. It will never work. Even if love is shocking that guy, one day he wake up and say, no, I'm a man. Why? He will not ask you, why are you talking to me this way? That is how men is. It's in us. It's in our DNA. A man can never allow a woman to dominate him in life for too long. Is either the man will walk out of that relationship or he will try to be wicked to you in that relationship. That's why sometimes when you see a woman and you see that, a guy or a guy He's always trying to be around. I studied that lady. She has mastered this feminine softness. Sometimes when you get around your man, even if you are the boss in your office, even if you are the CEO of your company, yes, everybody in your company knows that you are the boss, you are the head of your company. Anything you are, whether in the church or anything, anytime you get around your man, try as much as possible to behave like a woman around him. Sometimes, do you understand me? Sometimes try and appear a little bit vulnerable to him so that he can play his role where you are as his woman. The reason why some men don't play their role where their supposed girlfriend or wife are is because they are seeing those women as fellow men. Because you are already behaving like a fellow man. You're already doing things like a fellow man. So the man will be like, this thing I'm telling you is very important. I'm telling you sometimes the reason why some men even cheat outside. And so women, they don't even know when they become toxic. They don't even know when they become hardened. So women are hardened, like they are hard. They are like Olumo rock. So women are like flint rock. They are not soft. They are not calm. Any little thing, they are aggressive. They have started warning the man. And sometimes they do that in the public. How can you be having dog? You are impolite, you are rude, you are aggressive, you are disrespectful. You don't have feminine softness and you want a man to marry you. No now. No now. No now. It will not work. If you don't want a man to live you a life, cultivate feminine softness. Try and be soft as a woman. Because men are always under pressure in life. And a man needs a woman that when he gets around you, he's emotionally calm. He feels safe. He feels accepted. He feels comfortable around you. Like when he's around you, that there is this peace that you bring into his life. Even if the man is tensed up, even if the man, he's not happy and all these things, whenever he comes around you, only the way you talk to him, the way you make him feel, there is this air of peace that suddenly engulfs him. He's happy. There is no man that will meet that kind of woman in his right senses. He's thinking well, that want to live that kind of woman. Don't tell me, relationship mysteries, I've been doing this, but my man left. It's not true. You need to tell yourself the truth. A lot of women don't mind the way they talk to men. They are so impolite. They are so, if you see the way they bash on their men, you be like, is this not your partner? Calm down. You can even have a conflict with a man and still, still connected well with your man. That you're having an issue or conflict with a man, that has not given you the license to start disrespecting the man. And let me say something, especially to young ladies or even single ladies that are watching me now. I always tell them this. Listen, as a woman, a man will always strike you. Men will always toast you. Now, there are this set of men that if they want to toast a woman, in the process of toasting you, they don't even know when they start insulting you. There are men like that. There are men that are rude. They are mean. They don't even mind saying nonsense to you in the process of toasting you. I always tell women that even if a man is rude or the man is impolite or the man doesn't know how to talk, in the process of trying to toast you or talk to you and the man insults you or abuse you verbally, my dear, don't respond to him. You can quietly walk away from that man. Do you know why? They say that two people cannot be mad at the same time. Because if that man abuse you or said something you don't like and you start abusing the man, you start insulting the man. And if other people are passing by, one thing you will discover is that they will not know the reason why you are abusing that man. And then they will conclude that that is the way you are. But meanwhile, it was the man that provoked you. you would have succeeded in painting a negative image about yourself. And if other men are watching you do that, they will not want to approach you for a serious relationship or even to marry you. And you are a woman, you're always in the habit of fighting with men, exchanging words with men. How could you be doing that as a woman? And you're a single lady. You're always in the habit of exchanging words with men in your office, in your company, and you say there is nothing wrong with that, and yet you want the same men to come around tomorrow to marry you. Huh. You know, sometimes I wonder the way some ladies think. Oh, you are in your compound, you are exchanging words with men, you are shouting at every man in your compound. Anywhere you go is one trouble with men or the other. You are abusing a man, you are telling a man that he's stupid, you are asking a man, are you stupid? And when you finish doing that, you want the man to marry you. Let's be real now. If you are a man and you see a lady doing that, will you marry the lady? Or we are not being honest with ourselves? Because we need to be real here in this video.